Okay, today we're going to demonstrate the SQL dump runner feature of Aginity's Netezza Workbench. Let's say I've got a report, say a MicroStrategy report, that creates a lot of temporary tables. If you go ahead and view the SQL for that, you'll see that we are creating a number of temp tables. And what I want to do is be able to keep those temp tables in session in the Workbench so that I can view intermediate results. So if I just copy those SQL statements, go ahead and paste them into a text editor, separate each statement with a semicolon, and then save the text file as a SQL or text file. What we can then do is we can open up the Aginity Workbench, go to Tools, SQL Dump Runner, and open up a database connection. I'm going to connect to the Aginity skimmer and the OLAP Ag database, because that is where MicroStrategy was connected to. Go ahead, go to Dump, open SQL Dump, and now you can open any SQL file that is separated by semicolons. So we open the SQL that we copied and pasted from MicroStrategy. You can see that each statement is loaded separately into the left-hand panel. And what we can do is we can either run the entire statement or we can step in statement by statement. And you can see we've run the first. Now we can take a copy of that temp table, go ahead to our user statements, and just select all records from that temp table. We've retained our connection so the temp table is guaranteed to remain available to us. We can then step into the next statement, and that ran successfully. We're not so interested in looking at that table. We can run the next statement and copy that one. You can see if we pop over to user statements, we can go ahead and have all three temp tables available to us within the session, as they would be to MicroStrategy if it were running this report. We can take a look at all three at the same time. The Control A and an F5. You can see we've run select stars from all three temp tables. Let's go ahead and we will open the last statement, run it, and our final result, because this was not creating a temp table but actually selecting, is the report. You clear results and show you one more feature. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to drop our temporary tables because we're going to run this again. And we don't want to run into errors or trying to create tables that already exist. So again, highlight the statements we want. Simple F5 drops the three tables. And now we can choose to run all the way to the last statement. And what this is going to do is create all three temp tables for us. We can again take a look at the results of all three temp tables. And finally, just click on the Continue button, and that will run all remaining statements. Obviously, the only statement we have left is the last one. And again, there's our report.